Hello viewers, welcome to Science TV, 4 p.m. Brief News. I am your host Ruth Rimo and sign language interpreting. The voicing is Gideon Minor. On to our first news item. The Directorate of Criminal Investigation, DCI, has arrested the prime suspect in the murder of Seth Nyakio'S in Busia after he had been on the run since October 2024. The suspect, identified as Ken Kimathi Ishunuko, also known as Sultan, was tracked down by homicide detectives working with teams from Kisii South and Busia counties. He had been living and working at a cereal distribution shop while evading arrest. Nyakio, a recent media graduate and daughter to a nominated MCA from Kirinyaga County, disappeared in October 2024. Her body was later found in Thika, Biafra Estate, and post-mortem reports indicated she had been assaulted and strangled. The case had sparked a nationwide manhunt, keeping law enforcement agencies on high alert for over a year. Another news. The government has rolled out the first phase of drought relief intervention in Mandera County, targeting communities severely affected by the prolonged dry spell. The support package includes food aid, non-food essential, and water assistance aimed at easing the humanitarian situation. The authorities said the intervention is designed to caution vulnerable households facing acute food shortages and limited access to clean water. Local administrators are coordinating distribution to ensure the assistance reaches the most affected areas. At the same time, the Kenya Red Cross Society, KRCR, has begun a parallel food distribution program in the county. The initiative is set to benefit hundreds of households as part of the ongoing efforts to support drought-hit communities. On other news, deaths in Kenya's prison system have surged to the highest level in nearly a decade, raising concerns over conditions in correctional facilities nationwide. Officials' records reveal a sharp increase in fatalities among inmates, underscoring persistent challenges within the penal system. Human rights organizations attributed the rising deaths to overcrowding, poor sanitation, limited healthcare access, and weak oversight. They warn that these long-standing issues continue to put prisoners at risk despite repeated calls for reforms. Prison authorities report a slight decline in overall inmate population, but experts caution that congestion and inadequate resources remain widespread. Rights groups and legal practitioners are now pushing for urgent interventions, including decongesting and enhancing welfare services to prevent further loss of life and protect inmates' rights. On other news, meteorologists have warned that heavy rains are set to continue across Western Rift Valley and the Lake Victoria Basin, as well as lowland areas and parts of central Kenya, including Nairobi. The Kenya Meteorological Department, KMD, says the rainfall is expected to persist over the next few days, accompanied by thunderstorms and strong winds in some area. Authorities have urged residents in flood-prone areas to take necessary precautions, especially around rivers and low-lying areas where water levels may rise quickly. Farmers have been advised to protect crops and livestock as the wet condition continues to impact agricultural activities across affected counties. On other news, the United States has accused Rwanda of failing to comply with the Washington Peace Accords, urging Kigali to immediately honor the agreement brokered under former President Donald Trump. Washington warned that continued violation could further undermine stability in the region. Addressing the United States Security Council, U.S. Ambassador Mike Waltz claimed Rwanda is steering the region towards renewed conflict and insecurity. He cited concerns over the alleged military assistance to the M23 rebel group, arguing that such actions threaten peace in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. That is all we had prepared for you here at Science TV. Thank you for staying and watching Science TV News. I have been your host, Ruth Werimo, and sign language interpreter. The voicing is Gideon Minor. Enjoy your day and bye-bye.